Hey guys, welcome back to Angel Angela. And on this topic, I want to talk about how the narcissist wants to steal your energy. The narcissist wants to steal your energy. A lot of times, you're so busy focusing on the narcissist or what they've done to you, or if they're getting their karma, or, you know, you're just focused on the people that have hurt you, your traumas, the people that have betrayed you. Those things make you numb. Those things, bring depression, anxiety, PTSD, just the inability to trust people again. And it makes you angry because that's how the narcissist felt. A lot of times while you're with them, you already could feel what they were feeling. That's why you felt bad for them. That's why you were there. You didn't do anything wrong. You felt bad for them. You wanted to help them. You wanted to be someone that brought joy and happiness into these people's lives. So, you end up feeling betrayed, and you're feeling like, wow, the narcissist said that the reason they couldn't love, or the reason they couldn't do these things, or treat people a certain way, or the reason they lost their temper and things like that, is because they've been betrayed. But yet they clearly understand their behavior, how it's toxic, how it's affecting you. They clearly understand that they're toxic. They clearly understand that they're destroying you. They clearly understand that some of these things develop from maybe even their childhood. Some of them were born like this. Some of them were given everything, and they still turned out this way. So a lot of times they say that the narcissist doesn't have as much gray matter in certain parts of the brain, where it has to do with empathy and things like that. And that's what's been said, but it's the fact that they're so frustrated because they understand, but they don't understand. It's like that artificial intelligence. It's like being a robot, right? And they live in that robot world, which is the worldly world that we live in. They live in that robotic world, that place on the internet where you could say whatever you want to say. You can make comments about people, their appearance. You could sit there and judge people, laugh at people. You're oh, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but I am. And now it's desensitized you in some way, where now everything has to be filmed. Everything has to, people became so narcissistic where it's kind of like, oh, follow me, and I'm this big shot, follow me, follow my life. And it becomes narcissistic because now it's like you're worried about the numbers. Now you're putting stuff out, with motives, and sometimes greed even takes over, even greed, and now, you're judging yourself like the narcissist does, judging, oneself, but feeling superior to others while judging themselves, still feeling smarter, better, oh, I'm making money moves. Oh, I'm better than everyone. Oh, everyone else is working harder than me. Oh, I'm above everyone, and now these people behave. Let me tell you something, that all that's going to their head. So now when they get out in public, they give that energy off like, you're beneath me. They're so critical about their body, their appearance, their BBLs. Now they have a BBL and they're looking at women with regular bodies, and they're like, oh, look at her butt, or look at her chest. oh, look at her skinny legs, judging others, judging regular strangers off the street. I've seen people look at people and say, oh, that person, that guy right there, he has really crusty feet. Like talking about someone who's their elder, someone, that's not bothering them, minding their business. When people are arguing or people are in life-threatening situations, people are just pulling up their phone, they're laughing while someone is hurt, and they're so desensitized to the world around them because they're living in the internet world. The internet world, how people get down on the internet, they're getting down like that in real life. Certain things we used to keep to ourselves in our minds, right? That's why our minds are so powerful. Haven't you ever? I always analyze things about myself. I always say to myself, isn't it crazy that in our minds, we can have full conversations with ourselves without having to speak, and people around us don't know what we're saying? Meaning that see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. These people are vampires. They're robotic in a sense where it's artificial intelligence because it can go wherever they want it to go. They can go into whatever fantasy land, but there's no emotion there. They can mimic things. They can mimic, songs. They can mimic the way someone talks, how someone acts. The narcissist likes to take alter egos. They like to study people. They like to become people, to keep up a persona when one character doesn't work, So they're living in that artificial world, which is the narcissist world, which is the world we live in. This is the world we live in, the artificial world. You think that you're looking for the artificial world? We're in it. Look around you, go outside, go to the park, look at all the trees that were planted for you. Look at all the lakes that were put for you to make you feel, comfortable in your little cage, in your little box where you live, So people like to act like they're better, knowing that they're enslaved, but they don't even care about that because they feel like, well, let's party until we die. Let's be reckless until we die. That's how the narcissist is living, And a lot of times they'll even see people get treated badly and they want to recreate that same thing in real life. They watch movies, they see other people go through certain situations, and they want to mimic those things in their life. They want to act it out, So you're dealing with the narcissist almost has this artificial intelligence where they know exactly what they're doing. You don't think it's crazy that they can tell you exactly what we already know, like they're teaching you something, but you already know these things? They're telling you how they feel, but we're like, we've been telling you how you feel. We've been telling you who you are. You just been gaslighting. Gaslighting and gaslighting and gaslighting all over again, So it's like you saw through everything. You just didn't know it was an artificial intelligence, And when you think about this, the mark of the beast, how the devil comes around roaring, roaring like a lion, trying to devour, trying to steal, kill, and destroy. The artificial intelligence is here. It's everywhere. People are brainwashed. They're weird. They're brainwashed by music. People are weird as hell. To steal, kill, and destroy. So you got to think about this. When you go to work every day, and this is just on my peep, sometimes the real me wants to come out when someone is playing with me, and I want to get gangster on them. I want to go hood on them real quick. I want to show them, don't play with me. I know I look innocent, but I'm a good girl gone bad. I'm a bad girl. I'm not a bad girl. I'm not out here doing bad things to anyone, but I'm not that sweet, innocent girl anymore. So I realized, you know, that certain people, as you get older, you don't give narcissist energy. A lot of older people, you'll see, they don't give the narcissist energy. They don't go back and forth with them. They know they're not going to win. They know the narcissist will go back and forth. It's like dealing with the little kid that's asking questions. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there? They don't care as long as you're responding. And when you ignore them, they get tired of hearing themselves. They get tired of hearing their own echo. Because our most powerful tool, our most powerful superpower is that we can speak in our mind. We don't have to tell these people how we really feel. That's power. Why do you think that they bait you into friendships and relationships? Because they keep wanting to make you feel familiar with them. They keep wanting to talk back and forth. Talking is energy. Talking is energy. Talking positive is energy. Imagine being positive all day and now you got someone in front of you questioning you on things they shouldn't be questioning you on, and then demanding stuff. And then because you can't give them what they want, now they're mad. Now they're angry. Now they're putting that hell that they're in, whether they're a narcissist or they're dealing with the narcissist, they're in hell. They want to bring you to that hell. They want to antagonize you. They want to do things they know that bother you. They have a smirk on their face. They get pleasure in telling you how they really feel about you. Because they want you to defend yourself. Because when you defend yourself, it's validating to them. Even if you tell them, I don't give a damn what you think. To them, it's like, you're responding to me. So you do give a damn. They're psychotic. Your best bet, and trust me, because I'm like, man, I don't like playing with these people out here. They're weird to me. I don't even like talking unless you're talking some positive stuff. If not, you're bullshitting. You're just talking, and you're trying to bait me into conversations, and you're trying to make me feel like you're this good person when you know you're not. You're in hell. There's nothing positive about you. Whether it's an empath or a narcissist, these people are taking your energy. This is why I say narcissists are stealing your energy, and you have to be careful on allowing these people to steal your energy, because I've realized I've spent years alone, getting my thoughts together, because when I was younger and I was going through it with the narcissist, as a young person, your emotions, your hormones are everywhere. You're not conscious, so you're like you're going by your emotions. You're not going by your consciousness. And now the narcissist gets your emotions so crazy. And they do this because they don't want you to gain consciousness. They want you to keep being crazy, keep taking them back, keep being in the fog. They don't want you to wake up. And when you wake up, they're looking at you dead in the eyes, still trying to make you believe that they're a changed person, or they're evolving, or they just didn't know what they were doing, or they're growing as a person. They're trying to fool you. They keep fooling you, and they're looking at you in your eyes. They're telling you what they did, how they know it affected you, and they'll bait you in again, sleep with you, and disappear. Like, boom, got you, stole your energy. And while you're so busy thinking about the narcissist stealing your energy, there's other people around you stealing your energy, and you don't even know. This could be family, these could be friends, or these could be strangers. And let me tell you why. Because you'll go out into the world and people will do things to piss you off, and you won't be able to control yourself because you have a lot going on, and you feel like that person is fucking with you because you're like, I got a lot going on. It's like watching videos where people are messing with people at the grocery store. I mean, you could go through a death in the family. You could be going through something, and you're just like, I'm gonna go to Walmart real quick. I don't go to Walmart, but I'm saying, when I watch these videos, you go somewhere and you're like, I just want to be in my own little world, and someone messes with you, and now you react, right? And then you feel like, I had the right to react, Screw them. They were on some funny stuff. They were playing with me. They were judging me. They were assuming things about me. They thought that they could, walk all over me. I'm not playing with them. I see the game now, because now you start to notice it. And you feel like, or you might even be so paranoid that now you're like, oh, everyone's a narcissist. So when certain people have positive energy or respectful and you feel like they want something from you, and then you start you start acting paranoid and crazy because your emotions have been everywhere, and now you're learning to calm down. You're learning to, control your emotions and stuff. You're waking up, and that's the hardest part, but you're on some, I'm not letting no one mess with me, and then you think everyone is lying. So when people that I've already healed get approached by people who are in hell, and it could be an empath, and you're telling the empath, I'm sorry, I can't help you with this. The empath is like, I know you're lying. I know you're too calm. Just like the narcissist, you're way too calm. And that person just doesn't give a damn, because they're just doing what they have to do. And you're overreacting, and now you're mad, and now you're taking it out on that person, and now you're losing energy. You're losing energy trying to defend yourself to people, and now you're making that person, who is probably even a positive person, you're just assuming, or you feel intimidated because they're wide awake, and they've been awake. And that person's trying to tell you to be rational about something, and then you say something smart and they lose it. And now that person feels like you took energy from them for even making them, act out of character, because you want to go back and forth. What the narcissist does, going back and forth with you, they teach you how to go back and forth with people, and then you act like you don't have no common sense. So in order to protect your energy, you can't see no evil. You can't, because that artificial intelligence knows what you want, and knows what's going to piss you off, and knows your deepest fear. It comes like a lion roaring, coming to steal, kill, and destroy. So guess what? When you're at work, guess what? Customers, people you deal with every day, they want to steal your job. Your coworkers want to steal your job. You got to watch them too. Yeah, everyone's friends. We're like a family here at work. Guess what? They want to steal, kill, and destroy. They're watching you on cameras. They're trying to see you slip. They're ready to snitch on you and act like, oh, I didn't mean to say anything. And then you're sitting there, you're seeing the red flags, but you just don't say anything. You don't even, you're like, oh, I'm just going to ignore everything. You know what I'm saying? And then that person, get shut down, because they see it's a pattern with them, and they see it's a pattern with you to do the right thing, to not feed into the negativity. Because the more aware you are that the devil wants to steal, kill, and destroy, meaning that you could be at church, you could be at work, you could be outside, it's going to come one way or another, and you have to be ready for it. But a lot of times you're looking at it like, oh, I spot you, narcissist. That person might be a narcissist. They might not. They might be just having a nervous breakdown, an awakening, and you can't feed into them. And when they're wrong, when they get home and say they're an empath, they're going to be like, oh, that person I was trying to go off on, they knew, they could tell they didn't give me no energy. And they're going to feel depleted because they know they shouldn't have acted that way. That's why the narcissist is angry, because they're constantly reminded of everything they've messed up, and they almost feel like, I can't change. I'm in this artificial world, and I'm an artificial person, and I can't connect. And, and the only high I get is when I piss people off. But then afterwards, I don't feel good anymore. The only way I feel good is to have sex all the time. But then afterwards, when I'm finally tired, I don't feel good. I have less energy. I have less energy. I'm even depleted from energy. But if I break you down and make you think that I'm not depleted of energy, I can drop off this negative energy on you while I'm stealing your energy. So when they do this in a sexual relationship, it's sick. They're literally stealing it from you. But when you go out into the world, you have an option of allowing people to steal your energy or not allowing them. Because people will say things. They'll, say things about you. Oh, you're this, you're that. Oh, you don't got this, you don't got that. Oh, that's why you're here. They'll say things to you. They don't know if you got an extra job. They don't know that you got a house, it's paid off. They don't know that you got an extra car. This is just your work car. They don't know nothing. They just say stuff because they want energy from you. And then it's almost laughable to where you'll even kind of smirk at them and they're looking at you like you're giving them the narcissistic smirk because you won't feed into their energy. So you can't see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and use your mind. Stay in your mind. Stay in your own world because everyone else out here is trying to steal your energy. And if you let them steal your energy, you're going to feel depleted from the gossip, from listening to people's problems that sometimes they're not even telling you all the truth. They're baiting you in. They're taking you to the past, reminding you of your own traumas, bringing you down to the negative frequency that you've been trying to get out of. So do not let these people steal your energy, you guys. Trust me, I know it's hard. I'm living it where I'm like, man, it's too many artificial intelligent people out here who they walk like human beings. They talk like human beings. They're programmed to be able to communicate with you like in the animal kingdom. Human beings are so much smarter, so much more intelligent because we have access to communication that the animal species, the typical animal species doesn't have, and that says a lot. That itself is artificial intelligence, the way we walk, what we are trained to eat. It's like you're a humanoid, but you have feelings. You feel others, and you got people out here, they're not putting themselves in your shoe, and then they walk in arrogantly because they can't do that shit at home. They come and bully you, act all tough with you. You got Jezebels acting all tough, but they can't even look you in the eye. They're all mean as hell. They're mean as hell and weird. Weirdos. They're weirdos. She's walking in, mean mugging you, acting tough or wearing skimpy clothes, thinking you're intimidated by her. She wants you to be looking at her boobs. You know what I'm saying? Jezebel is a weirdo. You're giving her eye contact. I'm not looking at your boobs. I'm not looking at your BBL. I'm looking at your eyes. I'm looking at your soul. What's good? They're flinching everywhere, looking crazy, looking like that little retarded doll from Toy Story with the little blinky eye and the little spider legs, looking like that with them thick lashes. Then they want to look at your eyes and have that narcissistic gaze of when narcissists lie to your face, they give you that narcissistic gaze like thinking in their mind, I'm not scared of you. I'm crazy. I'm crazier than you. They think they're crazier than you. After you've been with the narcissist, oh, you crazy because you've thought about them dying. So you crazy and you're not capable of things, and that you forgave even feeling like that. Because these narcissists and Jezebel, they don't give up that hate, and that's why they destroy each other. That's why they destroy themselves. That's why they want you to feed into their little evil narcissistic gaze so they can go back and forth with you, and they want to battle with you, and then they want to throw sticks and stones and knives, and then they want to kill you. They hate you. They want to kill you. Because they're not getting their way, because they're not taking your energy, because you're giving them energy. That's why you can't give the narcissist energy. You're feeding them. And then when you stop feeding them, it's like an animal. They turn on you and bite you. There's no emotion there. They don't love you. They're like a dog, So, ooh, I got to get going, you guys. I'm sending you guys lots of love. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, you guys. And if you guys want to support my channel by booking a session with me, my booking information will be in the description. And as always, I'm sending you guys lots of love. Talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.